Man, I asked myself a question. I was like, you know what? What's up with these unions everybody talked about? Why is it so bad? Then I realized the people that were telling me the unions are bad are the people that having a union is going to affect. It affects the crooks, the leeches. Guys, we've been okie doke. This whole freaking thing from 1935 to 1980, there was a thing called the ICC, ran by Jimmy Hoffa, the president, till he went to federal prison, which kind of sucked, but you fuck around, you find out. But that's a whole nother story. Anyways, trucking was awesome. Truck drivers made a freaking ton of money. Carriers were always profitable. Look up how many carriers were going out of business from 1935 to 1980. Virtually none. And then now look out today and ask yourself, well, why is that? Because we have no safeties in place. There's nothing in place that says, no, you can't rip these guys off. You can't. Brokers, one problem. Transparency, another major problem. And brokers will say, we don't care about transparency. It's not going to help anything. Then let's have transparency. If it's not going to affect you, sir, then why are you worried about having it? I'll tell you why. Because once there's transparency, drivers are going to look at how much you're making and how much you're trying to pay them, and they're going to say, yeah, I'll pass. And all of a sudden, rates are going to skyrocket because it's going to have to be an honest discussion between the carrier and the broker of what the rate's going to be. Instead of, take my word for it, it's, I've only got $1,000 on this load. Trust me. Trust is out the window in this industry. We need to go back to mandatory transparency. I don't want to ask for it. We want to change this law, guys, and it's going to take every driver that watches this video to share it, every driver to talk about it in a video. Doesn't matter if you have followers. None of that shit matters. Now we live in an age of algorithms, and if you want to crack the algorithm, you ain't even got to have nobody view your shit, but when you're posting AFFTRA hashtags on your videos, that algorithm sees that and says, well, wait a minute, this looks like something that probably people are wanting to look at. And then all of a sudden, we're going to start getting our numbers up. In 1935, there were 3 million Teamsters. That's truck drivers and carriers that were united. With one phone call, they could say, hey, we're not running today because they're trying to screw us over on these rates. And guess what happened? The whole country stopped. One phone call. Jimmy Hoffa would make one phone call. How the hell that's possible, I don't know, but it's a fact. You can Google it. Right now, dude, their best thing they can do in this whole country is divide us. Either on race, on if you're a Republican or a Democrat, if you're a truck driver or a flatbedder or a reefer guy or a carrier or a broker and all these things, there's all division. Then they yell socialism, socialism. He's trying to destroy capitalism and be a socialist. No, we're not. We're trying to go back to fair, honest wages in this country. Not letting these corporate leeches suck this country dry and drive us all into the poorhouse. If we hang around too long and we allow these robots to take over, we'll have robots driving trucks. They won't even need automated trucks, guys. Sounds crazy me even saying this, but if you haven't seen Tesla's Optimus robot, is it Optimus 3?
Yeah.
I'm going to buy one of these things. I'm not going to have it drive a truck. This fucking thing can catch a fastball thrown at it, dude. Oh, excuse my language. It cleans houses. Hell, it will do everything. Mow your yard. It'll drive your truck. Hell, maybe it would be cool if we could, if they would restrict it. So this is just going off the rails a little bit. But if we could restrict the capability of mega carriers using these robots to replace us, and then we could buy our own robot and have it drive our own trucks for us. I don't know. That sounds a little dangerous to me, but that's where this is headed. These robots they won't need automated trucks. They'll use the same trucks we got, throw a couple of Optimus robots in it that don't have to ever stop. They can throw out their triangles. They can throw straps. They can fuel the truck. They can do all that stuff, guys. That's what's going to happen. Probably really quick. These robots are $20,000.
Not that much.
That's not very much. That's like how much a Kia costs. And it can drive, I don't know if it can drive a truck yet, but here's the next thing that's crazy. Once one of them learns how to drive a truck, it automatically updates all of the other robots, and then they can all drive a truck. It's Tesla's model. It's just like the cars. And so that's where we're looking. I mean, we're on the verge of efficienting, am I saying that right? Efficienting ourselves out of the job totally. What are humans going to do if we can't drive trucks? What are we going to do when we've replaced ourselves from going to work? What is there to? I mean, you know, work is supposed to be a profitable and a fulfilling thing that you do. At the end of the day, I mean, it's not right now because we're all getting robbed, but you know, when it's all fixed, you know, going to work and making a good, decent wage, it feels good. You know, it feels good to get that load there on time. You know, make friends and start building relationships with these carriers and these shippers and all of these things, and bringing back humanity and all these things. I don't know. I'm just going off the rails about this, but go check out ICC, Jimmy Hoffa, research all that. Some of it's a little sketchy. Maybe what we need is sketchy. I don't know. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, well, one more thing. Katie wants me to add what the pontificator told us. And you all know who he is. He said, divided we're like this. Together we're like this. That's pretty good advice. So, let's get together, guys.